Louisiana Congressman John Fleming. Representative, I outlined this plan last week to bring jobs back to the economy. The best part of it, again, would cost taxpayers zero. I think it's nonpartisan. What do you think of this idea?
Eric, I think it's an excellent idea and really a no-brainer. And to be honest with you, the 25% restriction, which I agree with, I think is probably unnecessary, because any good company, once those profits, that capital is repatriated, is going to immediately begin to invest it back into the company, and that's where they're going to go, equipment and personnel, in order to grow. You know, the liberals continue to believe in this Keynesian way of doing things that continually fails, where we pay people to dig a hole and then pay them again to fill it back up. It fails over and over again, and economists around the world tell us that what grows an economy is investing in your company, and what you're describing here would do exactly that.
Exactly. Congressman, let's move on a little bit. News of the day today, the National Association of Realtors told us that aside from the fact that home prices are falling, aside from the fact that home sales are dropping, aside from the fact that new home building is down, 31% of home sales right now are distressed sales. That is a huge problem. So the question again is, if you're in a hole and you're trying to dig your way out, at some point you have to stop digging. Is that a fair assessment of the Obama idea of how to solve the economic woes?
Well, absolutely. All of these bailout plans that he's come up with, and the Democrats in Washington have, all they've done is made the problem worse. What we should have done immediately when this problem began is to work on jobs, because we know that increasing the jobs and reducing unemployment is what helps housing. And instead, we've been focusing on helping the same people who in many cases were never paying their mortgage payments anyway, to just really prolong the agony. And now we're stuck with an even worse problem.
Exactly right, sir. You're 100% right. We've made it easy to buy time for a default down the road, and right now we're paying the piper. Right now, 1/3 of all home sales are distressed sales. That's a problem, and that is really a function of bad economic Obama policies in the home market.
Yeah, no question about it. This is no longer just an organic part of the past recession. This is bad policies that were implemented under the Obama administration that took a bad situation and made it far worse, Eric.
All right, so let's talk about Louisiana. Let's talk about jobs in Louisiana. Where are there likely to be more jobs created? Is it going to be in green energy or the good old-fashioned black gold energy, oil and drilling and whatnot?
Well, you know, I put out a call, Eric. I'm asking people. I hear all the time about this green jobs, and I ask people, show me the green job. Show me a single job that's a green job that doesn't get some heavy government subsidy. And, you know, from what I hear, there really is no such thing unless you include some roofer who goes out and nails down a solar panel on top of your roof. The truth is, in my state, jobs are really doing relatively well compared to the rest of the country, and that's because we have a very healthy petroleum sector. Natural gas shale is doing very well, and also offshore drilling was doing well until the president put a moratorium and then now a slowatorium on things.
So tell us about where that stands right now. Has the permitting process sped up recently? They claim, the Obama White House claims, they have pushed the process forward a bit. Have they or not?
No, it's still a steady drip. You know, they'll send out one permit and then they'll ask us to cheer about it. We're way off from where we should be, and we're way off on the peak of our drilling. Our production peaked at 1.7 million barrels a day in 2010. We're now down to 1.59 million, and we're dropping another 250,000 barrels a day by next year. So we're falling rapidly, and even if we go back to the pace we were at before in leasing and permitting, it's going to be a while to get back to where we were.
Right. All right, Congressman, we're going to have to leave it there. We appreciate your time, Congressman.
Great.
Thank you very much.